Well, it's unbelievable. It's a great feeling to have 2 wins in Trojan Arena this weekend. These back-to-back wins. It's the first time we've done it. Go 2-0. It's our second time to do it, to try to do it, and the first time to do it. So we're very thankful. We know that the team that wins the Sun Belt Conference has to be able to put 2 wins together on the weekend. So this was a good step for us. As far as the game today, we came out with urgency on defense that we didn't have yesterday, and so they were not able to get a lead on us like they did yesterday. But it seems like the game was really interrupted with whistles every single time. Nothing against the officials, but, we were, making a lot of mistakes, both teams. So it seems like we couldn't get anything going on offense because the whistles kept blowing. Then when we settled down and the whistles faded away, we held strong on our defense, but we started scoring. We would have liked to have seen a lot more rebounding early in the game. I would say that was a weakness in the first half. They were out-rebounding us by 2 at halftime. We never like to see that. We picked it up in the second half. The free throws were a factor in the game, and I think it's because we couldn't really get the ball in the post. They did a great job of defending our post and making it look clogged up and our post being covered. So we would need to swing the ball, and the guards needed to drive gaps, which created some fouls. And so we were thankful for that. That played a part in the game. And just changing defenses. Changing defense to a certain extent, but really at the end of the game, we just sat down in our half-court man-to-man, and the team did a really good job defending in that. I think it was a gift for Jasmine to come out in the clutch moments of the game like that when Georgia Southern had the momentum and Alexis Dye fouled out, and Jasmine took over the game, made some really smooth shots, made some good defensive plays, made her free throws. It kind of rallied our confidence back around her. She's probably has more minutes than anybody in our program, but has been interrupted throughout this pre-conference with injuries and different things. So for her to find her groove at the end and do what the coaches and the returning players knew, it showed the whole team what we knew she could do, which is ice the game for us at the end. She's very cool under pressure. Well, the bend not break mentality that you're talking about, I'm very proud in both days, because most teams would have folded on the first day. We got down 23-8 yesterday and couldn't buy a bucket. But there was a big moment, like you say, in this game in the fourth quarter when it was a bend not break moment. And I think it's going to help define our season. I think what happened in those moments helps us define the season, because it would have been easy to say if Alexis Dye would have still been out there getting rebounds and scoring, it would have been easy to say, well, as long as she's out there, we can pull it out in the end. But for her, unfortunately, to have fouled out, and for Taisha Moore, who had played very limited minutes, to come in, and she hit a big layup in there in the moment, for them to come together and win that game without Alexis Dye in there, I think it gives our identity as winners, not just an individual as a winner. It's a blessing. I mean, it's a blessing that they can do that. It's hard to prepare if you're the other coach. It's hard to prepare your team to play against that, because you really don't know who the big three are, or however a coach prepares a scout. They're not really sure who to focus on. And so that's a gift, and that is the way we recruit. Coach Courtney Simmons is our recruiting coordinator, and we make sure that everybody can score or we don't sign them, and then we work on defense once they get here. So that's kind of how it goes in our program. We really work on it, and so many times the deciding factor in a game is which team is in the bonus. And so yesterday, we did not even commit a foul in the fourth quarter to the last 5 minutes of the game, and that played a big part in it, I think. In this game, I got really nervous because we had them on the free throw line with 4 minutes into the fourth quarter. On the other hand, we got on the free throw line late in the quarter, and so the important thing there is we were able to make them. I'm so proud of that. 83% is, like you say, the highest that we've had in free throw percentage all year, and hopefully that'll stay steady. Just settle down. I think Coach Simmons talked to him, and Coach Neal talked to him a little bit about just settle down. There's nothing they can do to us if we, if we just control ourselves. It's about us. They have great defenses. They change their defenses, but we have a team that's experienced enough that should be able to handle those things as long as we stay inside of ourselves and think it through. Well, we're really excited to be back in Trojan Arena. We appreciate every fan that was here tonight. It really helped. We feed off of that energy. Coastal is pushing so hard to win a championship. If you'll remember, we barely knocked them out for the conference championship last year, and they're pushing hard for a championship just like we are. So it's going to be a championship weekend. That's the way we're going to look at it. I'm sure that's the way they're looking at it. Every play for play, night for night, both days are going to be extremely important. If either team could come out here with 2 wins on this weekend, and we're hoping it's going to be us and we're planning for it to be us, that would be a very huge step forward in our march for another conference championship.
Just being patient, being bought into what my team needs me to do, what my coaches need me to do, and just being patient and just playing my game. So, my mindset was just get something done, be productive. We have to be urgent. We still have to lead, so just making sure we take care of the ball and get a basket. So, she's a great player, but we just tried to slow her down and just relax her. It was a tough matchup, but I think we did pretty good. Our freshman point guard did an amazing job on her tonight, so it was nice. Well, I definitely get the confidence from my team and my coaches. Just throughout my 4 years, they taught me so much, different scenarios, and my IQ has grown definitely. So going through the course of the game, I just realized what's open, just be patient and see who's open and just make a play. Well, considering all the things that we do, like in our system, free throws are definitely one of the things we want to be consistent on because it's always the small things that we always want to take care of as well. So we work on free throws every day in practice. That's something we typically do after drills and at the end of practice. So we work on it a lot.
I know I needed to help my team perform in order to win both of those games. Without me having my double-double, we probably wouldn't have won. And my teammate, they just had my back. So I think she played really well just coming back. She getting her groove back, and I know next game she'll be back to where she was. I was like, I need to be out there to help my team rebound because without me, we really wasn't rebounding besides the guards. I'm a major key in rebounding. And, yeah, I just was a little nervous at first, but I knew they was going to always come through because we're a good team once we calm down. So I like competition and fairness. She rebound like the same average as I do. And it's just, I be wanting to out-rebound her more, so that just motivate me to rebound more. Now, that's just my ability. That's probably the best ability I have is to rebound. So, yeah.